Now, schools in most parts of India have partially reopened from today after being shut for over 6 months due to the COVID-19 pandemic. As per the latest SOPs issued by the Health Ministry, students of classes 9 to 12 are permitted to visit their schools, attend classes as long as they are outside of the containment zones. On a voluntary basis, they can attend these classes, of course, with a written letter to the management, consent to be given by the parents of these children. This will be subject to this guardian's consent altogether. Only then will the students be allowed inside classes. Now, only 50% of teaching and non-teaching staff will be called to schools at a time for online teaching or telecounseling. Meanwhile, Taj Mahal, which was closed for over 6 months, has now opened up for tourists from today, and only 5,000 visitors will be allowed per day. Masks will be mandatory to enter the monument there, and of course all tickets have to be purchased online. Social, political, sports, entertainment functions and other congregations will also be permitted with a gathering of up to 100 people. With 86,961 new cases, the total cases have now risen to 54,87,000 in the country.
नेटवर्क इश्यूज़ की वजह से कभी कभार कुछ समझ नहीं आता था और रेगुलर क्लासेस से हम टीचर से कंसल्ट करके कुछ भी डाउट्स क्लियर कर सकते हैं और अभी स्कूल खुले हैं तो हमारी स्टडीज़ के रिलेटेड जो भी हमें प्रॉब्लम्स है वो हम क्लियर कर पा रहे हैं आज आके स्कूल में और 6 मंथ्स के बाद स्कूल खुले हैं तो हमें अच्छा लग रहा है कि स्कूल खुले और हम अपने डाउट्स क्लियर कर पाए और हमारी स्टडीज़ अच्छी हुई।
हम बहुत खुश हैं कि हमारे स्कूल खुल गए क्योंकि हमें घर में बहुत प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी पढ़ने में क्योंकि नेटवर्क बहुत इशू था तो क्लास हमारी अच्छे से ज्वाइन नहीं हो पाती थी। अब हम खुश हैं कि हम फेस टू फेस अपने टीचर से इंटरेक्ट कर पा रहे हैं और अच्छे से समझ भी पा रहे हैं।
सर, वी हैव मेड प्रॉपर अरेंजमेंट्स फॉर दैट। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग। one student will sit in a one bench, then leave one bench, and then after that third bench the student will sit there. तो दूसरी सर हमने ये सैनिटाइजेशन करवाया है अपने लोकल कॉर्पोरेटर को बोल के क्लासरूम्स का भी और बाहर ओपन एरिया का भी.
Right now we are standing at Government High School Gandhinagar in Jammu, and here also schools have reopened after 6 months. We will just enter a classroom here and see the kind of arrangements that have been made by the school administration. I will just ask my camera person to follow me. Here you can see that, look at the sitting arrangement. A student is going to sit here, and then on the another bench, this will be left vacant, and another student will have to sit here. The teachers are also admitting to this fact that there is an element of fear in the minds of parents as well as the school children, and that is why they are not seeing any students coming to the schools. But the teachers say that in the coming days, maybe some students could register and they could get consent from the parents, and that is why they have made all arrangements. Sitting arrangement has been made in such a way so that proper social distancing is maintained. With video journalist Neeraj Kumar, this is Sunil Bhatt reporting from Jammu for India Today.
My colleague Akshita gets us the highlights of the Unlock India. Let's take a listen.
And let me just sum up for you what unlocks from today. As I highlighted, partial reopening of schools is happening. What that means essentially is that schools are allowed to function with 50% of teaching and non-teaching staff. Students from classes 9 to 12 can visit their schools. Younger than that, you're not allowed in the schools. And even these students can visit only with a written consent from their parents or guardians. That is mandatory. Also, PhD and research scholars can visit labs for any practical work that's required. Tourist spots like the Taj Mahal in Agra is reopening. There's also now a nod that's been given by the government for social events, for educational events and sport congregations. There's also a nod for entertainment, religious and political events. The limit for number of people at these events has increased. It was 50 earlier, it's now 100 people. So 100 people can gather for congregations or any of these events. Another important highlight is that the government has allowed open air theatres to resume operations.